Get your together, good sir.
This is where it starts, right friggin' here. Have you left yet?
How are ya? Hey, I'm Matt from Matt Lane Fitness. Welcome to the Ask a Male Fit Show. If you're new here, I appreciate you sliding by. It means the absolute world to me. On this show, here on YouTube, I answer your fitness questions when you drop them in the comments down below, so I hope you'll do that. Let's get into today's questions. First one, I just wanted to give a little shout out to John O'Connor. Love your videos, Matt. You inspire me every day to keep going to the gym, and I appreciate you. Well, good sir, I appreciate you. Seriously. It's interesting. Jenna's always told me, you never know who's watching, and that's so true in this instance, so I appreciate you, seriously. I wanted to highlight this comment, and I am not calling this person out or shaming this person, but it was an interesting exchange that I had on a video that I did with Jenna maybe a couple of years ago, if that, at the time of recording this, but I tried detox foot pads for the very first time. It was a video that we shot that we were exploring these detox foot pads that I knew was absolute horseshit. You know, I wanted to give it a shot at least. Let's just see. In this video, Jenna and I go on to trying these detox foot pads, and we didn't feel any difference. We couldn't really see that there was any benefit to this, and this type of thing is just, it is the worst part of fitness, and I cringe when I see this type of stuff. So we had this exchange because Julie dropped a comment saying, how do you know that they don't work? You don't know. And my response was, seeing how there's zero evidence proving that they work, I'm going to rely on science with this one. What are toxins? These are vague, dubious claims that anyone can make about anything. There's zero regulation on this product, and I got to continue to rely on my kidney, skin, and liver to get rid of the toxins. Again, toxin is just, what the hell's a toxin? Nobody can say. It's nothing. And then I went on to say, if you can't see that these are ridiculous false claims, then you're exactly who they're targeting to buy this, and you're more than welcome to do so. But if I can't prove that they don't work, no one can prove that they do work, because the claims are absolutely nothing. I hope you know that I say all this with respect, but misinformation is dangerous, and that's why I wanted to talk about this in this video. You would think that would be the end of it, which came back with your liver and kidneys can get toxic. Fact. So, yeah, it's referred to as liver cirrhosis and chronic kidney disease, and in my 14 years of healthcare, I have never relied on foot pads to get rid of toxins. And it's obvious that you want this product to be the answer, and that's fine. No one is stopping you from buying the foot pads. So buy them, Julie. My point is, in saying all this, is some people just want there to be an easy button. Some people just want there to be a product that's going to fix it. And that's okay. But I would highly suggest that you rely on science, that you look for people that are credible, rather than an Amazon product that has absolutely no bearing or regulation. Detox foot pads are absolute shit. Next question. Chris Smith, and this was from a video, How to Build Muscle, that I did. Chris said, another awesome Q&A, great to learn about high reps and low reps. He goes on to say, I have a follow-up question. How about for building actual muscle strength? As opposed to size, is volume more important, or is it more about consistency of working out when you want to build strength instead of muscle building? Thanks again for your input. Thank you, good sir. So building muscle is all about increasing the progressive overload, or progressing the volume that you're doing. So let's say that we do bench press right now, 100 pounds on the bar, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You did 5 reps at 100 pounds of bench press. That equals 500 pounds in total volume, okay? If you increase that each week by either increasing a set, a rep, the weight, less rest time, or it doesn't have to be every week, but as long as you're progressing that over time, you will build muscle. You will make that muscle larger. Now, it's an unbelievably broken down way to put that. Strength comes from lifting heavier loads. Now, when you're doing hypertrophy, when you're trying to build muscle, you're going to build relative strength, okay? But if you want to get as strong as you possibly can, if you want to compete, do powerlifting or strongman type stuff, you have to lift heavy loads, okay? So both building muscle and strength is about consistency. If you don't stick with it, it's not going to happen. Picking up something heavy once or doing 3 sets of 12 once has never yielded the results that people want. It's consistency without a doubt for both. But if you are wanting to get crazy strong, you're going to have to lift heavy loads. If you just want to build muscle, nah, you're good. And I'm going to refer to the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, this study that showed the effects of low versus high resistance training on muscular strength and hypertrophy. Big note here on well-trained individuals. These were men. And basically what it went on to say was 80 to 85% of your 1 rep max increased the fast twitch muscle fibers, which is basically your explosive movement fibers, and that's used in, let's just say, powerlifting. That's where my head is right now. When you want to lift that bar off the ground, you need those fast muscle twitch fibers. So working in that range of 80 to 85% of your 1 rep max, that is absolutely required if you want to gain some ridiculous strength. The study went on to talk about how the high load group produced majorly superior results for absolute and relative strength. I hope that helps, good sir. Last question, Kyle Vendever. Kyle said, how can you get past the depression knowing physical activity makes things better, but can't do it? So I went on to ask Kyle, I was like, well, what do you mean? You're physically injured or physically incapable? And then I also said, like, do you have diagnosed depression? Because diagnosed depression is much different than just feeling kind of sad one day, okay? And by all means, consult your therapist, primary care doc, if you have actual diagnosed depression. If you're just kind of feeling run down, it's a little different. Kyle went on to say that it seems like depression. I can definitely do it, but I just don't do it. So, Kyle, what I will tell you is this. The toughest part is always getting started. And if you're in a low place, that makes it even tougher. You do understand that the physical activity will make things better. So what is it that stops you from stepping out the door to go for a walk, or heading to the gym to do a workout, or to make a little bit better of a decision when it comes to eating? I wonder what it is. I think ultimately in your head you may know. Is it procrastination? Is it laziness? Is it a lack of plan? The best plan in the world that was ever constructed that you never start, it doesn't mean shit. So I would rather you start exactly where you're at and figure it out along the way, rather than trying to figure out that perfect plan. And as a matter of fact, I'll start it with you right now. Right this second. Kyle, if you're watching this video, please drop a comment down below to let me know that you did this. But right now, I'm going to go on a walk with you. I don't care what you're doing. If you're at work, tell them you got to go for a walk. If you're at school, I don't care. Let's go for a walk. All right, we're going. We're going for a walk. We're going for a walk. All right, Kyle. Look, you said you wanted the change, so let's get the change, okay? This is where it starts, right friggin' here. Have you left yet? Seriously, get out. Get out of the house right now. Let's go. You walking yet? All right, now you're walking. You better be walking. All right, watch the rest of the video, okay? All right, so Kyle, keep walking, all right? And keep watching the video. Kyle, it is that simple. Fitness is hard, but it is simple. Start right now. And here's the deal. If you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna walk every day, that's not gonna do enough, I'll do you one better. I will give you 4 weeks of free training right now. If you shoot me an email, I will get you into the app. I'll get you into my app for 4 weeks. I'll let you run through it completely free. If that's not enough to get you going, I don't know what will. Get your shit together, good sir. You're strong. You can do this. It's right now when you start. This moment right here. This is what you want. This is what you're asking for. Here's your catalyst. Take it. Shoot me an email. Let's get it done. Got kind of jacked up there. If you're looking for fitness plans based in behavior change and science, I'm not giving it away for free, except to that guy, except to Kyle. But to the Mental Fit Mafia, to the patrons, I appreciate you. You down here, you're always supporting. It means so much to me. If you're looking for those plans, go to mattlanefitness.com. You don't have to be perfect at this fitness thing. Just be better than yesterday. Every day.